Are my loyal subscribers. I just thought I'd give you a review today of a movie I saw with one of my friends that he recommended, and I was like, yeah, sure. And it was Star Trek Beyond. And I know, as I said in my Star Wars The Force Awakens review, I said I'm not a Trekkie, but the thing is I still like Star Trek. I just don't love it like the way I do Star Wars. And you can tell, obviously, based off of this shirt and my Star Wars Force Awakens pajama pants. But, yeah, anyway, I still love Star Trek, and I haven't liked it for as long, but I've really been getting into it, watching all the movies, and I think I might start watching the original TV series sometime here soon. But, yeah, overall, I still do really like Star Trek. Live long and prosper. Out of all the souls I have encountered in all of my journeys, Spock's was the most human. That's a terrible Shatner, but you get the scene. Oh, and there's also the God from Star Trek Into Darkness, or William Shatner's take, God! But yeah, there's those many great moments, and oh yeah, and then there's also Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home, when when Spock does the Vulcan nerve pinch of that kid playing his music on the boombox. Anyway, moving on from my nostalgia for the series, I did also mention J.J. Abrams in the previous when I was talking about Star Wars, and I did enjoy his movies, and when I heard he wasn't directing this one, I was a bit worried. But then I looked up Justin Lin's filmography and learned this movie will be no different with him. That first trailer was pretty awful, but oh well. At least the second one, Paramount wised up and got it right. But yeah, it was really good, and a lot of the action scenes were great in this movie. I really liked how it paid tribute to the old series and really felt like the original series, and there were so many scenes that reminded me of episodes from the original TV series. And there was also some really good tributes to Leonard Nimoy's Spock, but yeah, it was overall really great film. Oh, and Jayla, she was a really great badass character. As I've been saying in almost all my reviews, I really loved her and thought she was a badass, and she's on the hot streak Hollywood's been having of having movies with badass women in them. And the villain in this movie, Krall, though not as good as Benedict Cumberbatch in Star Trek Into Darkness. Shall we begin? Yeah, he was still a really good villain. I really didn't like him at first. He seemed like a two-dimensional villain at first, but when his backstory was revealed, I really liked what they did with his character, and overall, he was a pretty good and menacing villain that the Enterprise had to try their best to take down. And oh, I also liked just the chemistry of the cast. They were great and funny, and freaking Bones McCoy, the Doctor, him and Spock had some of the funniest dialogue in the movie. They had the funniest lines. Oh, and Scotty. Scotty, he put in some funny lines too, along with Kirk. And yeah, it was really great. And there was a couple Easter eggs to the original TV series that I really liked. And I gotta say, this movie was a really great way to pay respect to Leonard Nimoy's memory, because I was really sad when I heard he died, and when the Oscars showed all the celebrities that died, I was doing Live Long and Prosper right as I saw him on there, and the Academy was showing Leonard Nimoy's just footage of him. But yeah, I gotta say though, compared to the other two Star Trek movies, I did like Abrams' Star Trek movies a little more. Personally, I'm a fan of Star Trek Into Darkness. Don't get all the criticism it gets, and why people say it's a remake of Wrath of Khan, but I'll discuss that in another video. But out of these three films, that one's probably my favorite, with this being second, and the first Abrams movie being third. But they're all great. I love them all. And for this movie, I'd have to say I'd give it 4 Durans. Alright, well, all my loyal subscribers. Just subscribe to this channel and keep watching for some great content. Live long and prosper. Peace.